Hey everybody, horticulturist Gary Bachman. It's time for another daily dose of hort. Well, when I'm in the transition between crops, and I'm just going to tell you, I'm late this fall. It happens every year. But when we go ahead to prepare earth boxes, one of the first things that you have to do is fluff up the old mix, add some new mix to it, and then proceed with the planting. Well, how I fluff up the mix has evolved over the years. And I'm going to show you some of the different tools that I've used, and then I'm going to show you my latest tool, which everybody is going to want one of these. Whenever we're transitioning with an earth box, we need to transitioning between crops. We need to mix up the mix, and just to fluff it up creates a better root zone environment. One of the first things I learned early on was when we're fluffing this up, we lose mix out the sides. Professional container potting mix is expensive. You know, right now for the consumer, it's running $10 to $12 a cubic foot. So we don't want to waste that. So a friend of mine, Patrick, made me this, I don't know if you want to call it a collar. I've shown this in the past, but it's designed to press into the earth box, and then when we mix it up, we don't lose any of the mix. When I first started earth boxes, I was using the claw. This is it's all full of cobwebs and stuff because I haven't used the claw in a long time. But the claw, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off just because so you can see what's going on, because you can't see it with it on. But the claw was this garden tool that was designed to go into the soil. You turn it and see how it mixed everything up. Now, this worked really good. I'm going to tell you for probably 5 years, when we started this. And I've got a short-handled claw, and I've got a long-handled claw, depending if the earth box is up on a bench or not. I transitioned from the claw to a Black & Decker battery-operated cultivator. And I've shown this before. We've shown this on Southern Gardening way in the past when I was working for Southern Gardening. But this was a cultivator with the tines that rotated back and forth. And so you could put that into the mix, and that did a pretty darn good job. And I said it did a pretty darn good job. It does a pretty darn good job. And oh my gosh, I think I have been using this particular unit for 8 years now. It's been a long time. I've actually modified this. This used to be about this long, and I've cut the handle down so it's more usable within my earth boxes. But what I want to do is I want to show you the latest tool that I've got here. And my friend John, who is an earth box enthusiast, never wanted to have more earth boxes than me. I have 136. I think he ended up with 132. But last year he showed me this. This is a cultivator from Ryobi. And it's kind of along the lines of the garden weasel. That tool that you could push through the garden with rotating tines on the end. But this one's battery operated and it's handheld. And the tines work back and forth. And you can take this and work this through. Through the mix. I mean, this to me is a game changer. So that's kind of an idea of the evolution that I've gone through with preparing earth boxes for replanting. You know, some folks like to dump them out, remix it all up, put it back in. I've never dumped out an earth box now in 15 years. I prefer to use the tools. You know, you could use your hands, you could use the claw, the Black & Decker tool, or my new all-time favorite, the Ryobi battery-operated cultivators. Send Ryobi a note that's saying that you saw this on Daily Dose with Horticulture with Gary Bachman, and see if, you know, what kind of response you get. Maybe they'll send me some love. Maybe they'll send me some new tools that I can show off to you guys. Come on, Ryobi, step up. It's a good place to do it. Anyways, thanks. We'll see you next time for another Daily Dose of Hort.